stream chat. Odd. Read only. Alright, we're live. It sounds like shit, probably. But we're live. Sorry for the lag, by the way. Trying to see if it's like actually working. It's hard for me to tell because my internet's been really shitty lately. Really, really bad. I can see my audio moving like super slow, so I'm assuming I'm moving really slow too. Whoa! There's like a crazy delay, it looks like. But hopefully it's not too fucked up. If it is, whatever. That's cool, I guess. Anyways, today we're gonna make some yakisoba. I'm not like super well prepared in terms of like stuff I have. Oh man, I'm like glitching out. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for today. We'll see if the quality is good or not. If not, I'm gonna have to complain to Verizon like a shit ton. This company's been ripping me off lately. Yeah, it sucks. I'm paying for a gigabyte and I'm getting like a dog shit connection. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, let's aim down a little bit and see what we got. So, sorry, it's not the best setup. I'm still trying to get it all figured out. Ooh, man. Still trying to get it all figured out. But, let's take a look at the ingredients. These are sun noodles. You can't really tell, but they're pre-made noodles. Pre-made yakisoba noodles. They've already been steamed and greased out with oil, so it's a little bit easier to cook. Oh shit, I forgot my peeler. I got my vegetables. Can't really see them, but I have 2 green onions. I got my Napa cabbage here. I have 3 shiitakes, but instead I have 4. The recipe calls for 3, but we're using 4 because I like shiitake. And I'm using about 4 inches of carrot. You can use, anything. Sometimes I use bacon with yakisoba because it's cheaper and easy to get usually for a lot of people. But I'm using pork belly as well. We're going to cut this down just so it's a little bit more manageable. And yeah, I'm going to put a paper towel over this pork belly just so no vegetables are getting contaminated. Before I get cutting vegetables though, my plan is to make some sauce. If my cat jumps up here, then I'm gonna have to kick him off. Get rid of him because he's been really lonely lately. So yeah. So yakisoba sauce. The base for any yakisoba sauce is, well, for most yakisoba sauce is Worcestershire sauce. This is like a British style sauce, I guess, or a Western style sauce, whatever you want to call it. I think it's often called like bulldog sauce too. It's very similar. But yeah, base is Worcestershire sauce. This one's almost out, so I'm going to see what I got with the other one. Ketchup, oyster sauce, upside down because I've used a lot, so it's kind of stuck at the bottom. And I'm using sugar. I'm using Domino sugar. My cat just knocked. My cat's going crazy. Sorry. Yeah, so that's it. 5 ingredients. Or 4. Oh my god. Is it 5 ingredients? Oh, and soy sauce. Oh my god. How could I forget soy sauce? Excuse me. And soy sauce. I'm using low sodium soy sauce. I have some in a container just because I prefer to have it like all organized, not leave big bottles around. Yeah, so that's the 5 ingredients. I bought this just to buy it. I did it a lot with ingredients, but JOC or Just One Cookbook recommends you use this sauce if you don't want to make it. But their family prefers to make it, so we're gonna make it. We're gonna make the sauce. All right, so Just One Cookbook. They recommend you make double, so we're gonna make double the recipe. I already have it all, not measured out, but ready to roll. So we'll get started. Sorry, my I want to clean out my bowl a little bit. It's looking a little bit sad. I'm not very prepared for this, if you guys didn't tell. Let me wash my hand again, too. Don't like touching the trash can. Okay. So, first things first, I like to do the liquids first. But because I have one dry ingredient, normally if you're in baking and pastry, you're going to refer to sugar as a wet ingredient. But in this case, because it actually is a dry ingredient, I'm going to measure this out first. Again, apologies for the really low sound quality. I'm trying to work it out. It's not really good ASMR, and I'm off screen. You can see how skilled I am at streaming. So, not super interesting. I don't want to take it out of the bag. It's easier. I'm doubling the recipe, so for you guys at home, or whatever, I'm doing 4 tablespoons. But my sugar's getting stuck. You guys are hearing all the kitchen ASMR right now. Cool. Didn't tell anyone I was going live, so we're just doing it raw, you know. Anyways, cool. Sugar out of the way. Place it out of the way. I'm not going to use sugar at all for the rest of the day, so I'm just going to clear it down because I prefer to do that. I don't like stuff in my way. I don't like messy kitchens. It bothers me. And my kitchen right now is super messy. Let me clean out this one more time. I see a little bit of water in there. And not touching the trash can. Just a little bit. Anyways. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I don't have OCD, but I'm going a little crazy here. Anyways, let's just start from the top. I think in the recipe guide. So top of the, I can't speak English. It's too early for me. Anyways, 1/2 cup of Worcestershire sauce. It's gonna take a while. Oh my lord. I should have taken the top off. Hint for you guys at home, there's a little plastic piece on top of this thing. If you want to just get stuff off in mass, just remove it. Easy peasy. You can use a knife, use a spoon, whatever. That's the only thing we're going to use our 1/2 cup measure for. So I'm going to put it in the sink, get it out of the way. And let's move on to the other ingredients. Alright. I have oyster sauce. This is what's going to go in next. We're going to just go bit by bit. The way the recipe is. I don't want to deviate from it, just so people at home can enjoy. But holy shit, this takes fucking 20 million years to get out. Come on, oyster sauce. Honestly, I might just have to use this whole bottle. We're gonna go a tablespoon. So I'm putting 8 teaspoons in, but 3 teaspoons make a tablespoon. So I'm just gonna do 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons. I've already done 1 teaspoon. So just for simplicity's sake, and for time, we'll just change our units of measurement. Okay, cool. Done. Got it all out of the way. Oyster sauce, finish. I love oyster sauce, by the way. It's amazing. Being a bad chef by eating. Well, you should always taste test. Anyways, we're going to do the same thing with ketchup. Ketchup is 8 teaspoons. But, as I said before, 3 teaspoons makes a tablespoon. So we're just going to do 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons. Just for time's sake. So it doesn't become a watch me pour teaspoon stream. Okay. And normally I just do this by feel, but it's nice to follow a recipe sometimes. Okay, got these 3 parts done. We got Worcestershire sauce, ketchup, and now we're going to do soy sauce. Alright. Soy sauce, we're only going to do 4 teaspoons, but again, I'm going to hammer it into you guys. 3 teaspoons makes a tablespoon, so we're going to do 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon. Just for simplicity's sake. Okay. And for time. Done with that. I'm not going to use the measuring spoons anymore, so there's no need to have them in our way. Let's get it out of the way. Put it in the sink. Be done with it. Cool. I have a whisk. You can probably use like, I don't know. I think a whisk is probably the best option, honestly, for combining all the ingredients together. And we're going to whisk our sauce together. I typically like to do sauces first for some recipes, like this especially, because it gives it time to kind of, all the ingredients to kind of soak in and combine, you know? Otherwise, you're going to get like a sauce where you can taste all the individual ingredients, and that sucks. Sorry for the whisking ASMR, but you can see all of our ingredients are combined. Probably destroying your ears right now. I need to get like a noise canceling device or something, so it's not blowing it up. And we'll set this aside. We don't need this right now. All the way to the side. Alright, next we're going to start with ingredients for the yakisoba itself. I'm going to do the vegetables first because I don't want to do cross-contamination. It's all going to get cooked off, but I prefer just to be safe than sorry, you know? Alright, so what are we going to start with first? Whoops, you get to see my arm. First things first, I'm going to start with the cabbage. I already pre-washed this prior to opening it because this was a half cabbage I bought at the H Mart. And yeah, I should have probably kept the root on. That would probably help keep it together. But it is what it is. Alright. And I'm just going to cut it into strips. Sometimes you can leave the root on, it'll help it like hold it together. So when you're cutting it, it's going to make it a little bit easier. So usually you can just like leave the root on, cut it all the way down to the root, and then cut it into the strips. And then after you cut it vertically to like whatever shape you want, then you're just going to cut horizontally and kind of make the strips you want to make. These ones are a little bit thick, so I probably should have cut it more, but it is what it is. Shit. Well, that's kind of a mistake, but it's okay. Ooh, these ones looking really big, really ugly. Yeah. That's it for that. Easy peasy. A lot of Napa cabbage. It's all going to get reduced down when it cooks. But it's what we got right now. Alright, let me get that shit out of the way. Way too much cabbage. Anyways, on to the next thing. You notice I'm not wiping my countertop, nothing. Just the knife and the cutting board. Just so it's not super, super dirty. Alright, next part we're going to do, let's peel this carrot. I'm not in the culinary industry right now. I used to be. But this isn't a very good, like... Probably shouldn't be saying that, even though... because of how, like, I'm cutting everything right now. But... yeah, I used to be in the culinary industry. Now I'm trying to move on to government. But I enjoy cooking. And it's fun. So let's get these carrots. Peeled carrot scraps out of the way. And we're just going to make julienne strips. This is horrible. Oh my god. I need more practice. You can see how far or how long I've been out of the industry. This is pretty bad. I need way more practice. Holy moly. That's embarrassing. Anyways, that was really embarrassing. Okay. Just gonna cut strips. These are looking really big, really sad. But I don't want to waste them. I want to use them. Oh my god. Embarrassing. Another good way that I should have done, actually, these are like trash. These not trash, but these are shit. I should have flattened it, laid it down, and then sliced it. That would have been better. But I'm just trying to make julienne strips right now. This is kind of like, wow, this is bad. Anyways, I'm just gonna make strips. This is for the average person. And then, after you're done making strips, put them to the side. If I was going super try hard and I was not grossly out of practice from cooking, because I haven't been cooking for a while, what you do is you would lay it down, your carrot down after peeling it. You would slice the sides off of it so you can make a flat surface, lay it down again, slice another side off of it to make it flat, and then cut. Because then it's not moving, it's not slipping, it's all the same size. Boom, easy, you know? But we neglect to do that. Anyways, next part. Mushrooms. These are shiitake mushrooms. Got them from H Mart. I cleaned them a little bit, but I don't know. I try not to get too much moisture on the mushrooms. You can use a damp towel and just wipe them off and boom, easy. This recipe calls for removing the stems, so we're going to remove the stems. And then we're going to slice. Part of the reason why you remove the stems is to create a flat surface. Cooking is all about creating flat surfaces, so you have safety. And same deal. Just nice thin slices. Nice thin slices. Anyone can do this. This is a really simple recipe. If you have one of those griddles that goes onto your stovetop for a gas stove, that's really awesome. You can also use a wok or a pan. Today we're going to use a wok, and I'm going to use a butane gas grill because I don't have an extension cord that reaches my stovetop. So we're going to do it right in front of the camera. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I won't melt my camera. Hopefully I won't melt my microphone. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh man, I'm a little nervous. And yeah. Now we're going to move on to onion. I'm cooking for my wife. My wife is awesome. You just saw me throw shit into the trash. That's never good. I should have put it into a freaking into a bowl. Not a bowl. But a container just to like kind of move it off and consolidate all the trash. These parts, they're no good. Hey, cat, what are you doing? My cat's eyeballing me. I know, cooking stream. Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Sorry for the audio, it's kind of shit. We're making yakisoba. I'm testing setups to see how it goes. It's gonna be, you're gonna literally hear everything. You can hear this knife hitting my cutting board, everything. Might be a little laggy. Awesome, man. Yeah, I'm making yakisoba. My wife's never had it before. Just wanted to do something easy. Probably gonna start doing cooking streams more, just like things I make for my wife, you know, for eating. Maybe we'll get her on here and see like give me the honest taste test. We'll see. But yeah, we're just gonna go back to slicing now. We're just doing thin slices. But how you been, man? You enjoyed beer day? I didn't end up doing that. I didn't end up having a beer, so hopefully you had more than one. For me too. Alright. Everything's done. Get all this out of the way. I hear that, man. When it comes to drinking, you and Felicity go hard, that's for sure. That whole friend group does, I feel like. Oh, man. Shit. Oh, man. Is it like a health-related issue? Or like... I hear you. I'm kind of the same way. For me, personally, once I hit 30, I was like, oh, I cannot do this anymore. This is way too many vegetables. Also, by the way, so we're not going to use this many vegetables. I was supposed to use half an onion, not a whole onion. Dude, hell yeah, man. Yeah, honestly, alcohol does that. It jacked you up. I feel that. Dude, hell yeah, dude. Well, this isn't the healthiest of meals, but it's really easy. And there's probably Asian markets down there. I think you live in... I know you live in Florida. I don't want to dox you. but yeah. It's not bad. It's easy, fast. I'm going to wash these. But hell yeah, dude. Living healthier is the way to go. I'm trying to cut back on energy drinks and soda, but I failed miserably at the soda part. We're just cutting these down a little bit, these green onions. They're going to like wilt. So we don't want them too small. And I'm going to get another container just so we can put these in. These are going in last. Pretty much just for color. Well, for texture and color. Alright. So. But awesome, man. Living your healthy life is the way to go. Okay. So I got pork belly. We're not going to use all of this though. I'm going to use probably about half. Honestly. Yeah, honestly, Mike, I don't even like... I shouldn't say I don't like video games anymore, but it's so hard for me to play video games nowadays that I was just like, shit, I just want to do a focus stream, talk to some people, enjoy myself. It's difficult. Alright, let's grab the pork belly. So, I want to use about like 1 pound of this, so I guess this is about a pound. I got like 1.3 pounds or something in here. This is what it is. Sorry for the water, but I want to practice good food safety and wipe my hands after touching raw pork or raw meat in general. Okay, hopefully that didn't blow up your ears. Cool. Alrighty. And I'm gonna plastic wrap this bad boy up. It's a little disjointed. I didn't really plan for this. Alright, cool. I'm a little worried because I was testing my stream earlier a little bit, just like the audio, and my well, hopefully you can't see inside the refrigerator because I'm not practicing food safety at all. Shit. But oh my god, I was picking up my bathroom fan, so I was like, what the fuck? Alright, so these pieces of pork are like way too big for yakisoba. So I kind of just want to cut them in half a little bit and then cut it in half again. We're just going to quarter it. Well, well, I guess we are quartering it. It'll make it easier to cook too. But yeah, we got a full cooking ASMR. I was trying to turn down the grain too, but there's no settings for that with this microphone, I guess. But yeah, we're almost there. We're just getting all the ingredients prepped. The actual cook is super fast. I usually like to just stack it all up so it's quicker. I probably should have had a second recipe all set up, honestly, because this is going to be maybe 10 more minutes or something. We'll see. But yeah, yakisoba, this is so much. I think I'm going to do half of this. It seems like the scaling is off, or I don't know, or this is or maybe I'm off. I don't know. But wiping my knife off. I got a crazy cat that likes to hop on the counter. He's staring at me right now, kind of pissed off because normally he likes to get all up in my business, but now there's a camera and a laptop blocking him. I'm just gonna clear down this section. Pay no attention to the dirty towel. That was a soy sauce stain that has never gone away. Alright, move this guy away. Got that. Wait, did I add fucking soy sauce to this? Shit, I don't remember if I added soy sauce to my yakisoba sauce. I was not paying any attention. Let's give it a taste. Let's see where we're at. I was gonna do it by the book, like recipe-wise, but I feel like I missed the soy sauce. So we'll just continue by the recipe. I kind of fucked up. I think I added soy sauce to this. I think I did. I'm gonna add a little bit more though, because I feel like it needs a little bit more. I'm gonna add just a tablespoon. A tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. The recipe calls for 4, so hopefully it's not fucked up. I don't remember what I did. My mise en place is not very good today. Alright. And I was telling, not everyone, but I was saying earlier, my, okay, that tastes good. I think I did. Woo! I think I did add the soy sauce though, so it's a little bit strong. It's making the Worcestershire sauce pop more. Anyways, all this crap out of the way. I'm making a little bit of space because I'm going to move a butane gas grill over here in a moment. Gas stove, excuse me. So I'm going to make a little bit of room. Don't want to light my apartment on fire. That would be funny, but not very funny. Alright, get all this crap out of the way. If you want pre-made yakisoba sauce, you can do this. Teaspoon amount, accidentally added way too much salt. Oh, I hear that. Working in the restaurant, I've added, I think I've like rushed and added sugar instead of salt sometimes. I've added too much salt, or sometimes it takes times for recipes to develop flavor. I can't speak English right now. So there's like cases where it won't be salty like at the start, and you'll be like, ah, this needs more salt. But then after like an hour or something like that, after the rest of like the ingredients have like melded together, you're like, shit, it's like way too salty. It was perfect before. So many times people don't think about that, or like there's issues where I have no space in this setup. I have to figure that out later. Or like, shit, I can't think or speak English in this moment. But yeah, sometimes recipes take time to develop flavor, and then you'll like fuck it up, and things will get all out of whack. I'm opening my new, so, yeah, I say a lot. Yeah, I'm opening my noodles first. These were frozen before, so what I'm gonna do is, like, before I even start cooking anything, I'm gonna put them in my wok and heat them through a little bit, just to loosen them up, and then separate them. Give me 1 second. I'm getting all my stuff together. Okay. I need to put these here. Let me get my grill together, my stove together. Alright. Hopefully I don't light my camera on fire. I'm going to get a book or something to raise my camera a little bit. Oh my god, sorry. I don't want to melt it. Yeah, let me get a book or something to raise this. I think next time I stream, I need to organize my stuff better, because in this moment it is sort of a mess. You can see inside there, but it needs to be a little bit higher, I think. That looks great. That looks great. I hope it doesn't light the books on fire that I put them on. That looks awesome. What doesn't look awesome is all the shit in my sink, though. So we're gonna have to angle this. Wee. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm dropping everything. Alright, what do you think? I think that looks good. Sounds good. Cooking is really fun, though. It's a way to bring people together. It's really rewarding when you're good at it. Saves money. Doesn't save your time. It's not convenient, that's for sure. But I want to make sure this is incorrectly. I think it's not like that. Okay. Incorrectly, it's locked in place. Fire is on. Hopefully I don't melt my house down, or burn my house down. I'm not going to go too crazy with flipping and tossing stuff because I don't want anything to hit my microphone, and I want to make it easy for you guys to see. Alright, so first things first. If you're cooking, this sounds basic, but many people forget to do it, myself included sometimes. Heat up your pan. Especially when you're doing a stir fry, you want to make sure your pan is ripping hot. So we're just going to wait a little bit and rock and roll. This is a hex clad, so I can scrape this with like metal utensils, but if you're using a non-stick, try to stay away from that because you might just rip, like make all your shit like come off, you know, all of the non-stick material. So you can tell when the oil is hot because it starts to move freely. This one is like almost there, not there yet. When you start to see it like moving super easily, that's when you know it's good to go. This one still has some like, I'm not gonna say weight to it, but it's like sticking to the pan a little bit, you know, it's not warm through yet. So the noodles are already cooked, so we're not gonna cook them. We're just putting them in the pan. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. And we're just heating them through. If my extension cord was longer, I'd bring out my grill, like my griddle attachment for my stove, and we cook it over here to get some more surface area to heat through. So all we're doing is just loosening these up right now. Now we just gotta wait. Once it's kind of brown, a little bit loose. These are not loose at all. They're kind of just wet. But this is what the thing said to do. The recipe. Normally I just chuck them in there and hope for the best, or just like use water to loosen them up. But by using a little bit of oil and a little bit of heat, they should just loosen up on their own. I think she's sponsored by Miyoji, but she recommends using Miyoji noodles. I'm using Sun noodles right now because there weren't any Miyoji noodles. And you're supposed to not break it easily, but these ones are not. I think I should have done one by one. It seems like it's overcrowded right now, honestly. But right now I'm just loosening up the noodles so that they can be easily stir-fried. After they've been heated through, I'll take them out and we can start actual cooking. Woohoo! I should stop touching them too. I'm doing like rookie move number 7. Just let it cook, let it do its thing. Stop touching it. So yeah, not trying to cook them, just trying to loosen them up. They're already cooked because they've been steamed. I'm doing it the super basic way. Just so anyone can do this. So yeah, we're not trying to like super overcook it, we're just loosening them up. Otherwise, if you put them in cold, they're just gonna, or even room temperature while they're still a blob, they're just gonna stick together. You're gonna have a bad time. They're all gonna break when you try to mess with it. No good. Yep, I'm just gonna keep loosening it up. I have it down low so it's not gonna like burn. I'll walk away real quick and get a clean towel. Usually when I'm cooking, I always have like 3 or 4 towels with me, just because, I mean, it's gonna. I like clean areas. What can I say? All right, so yakisoba noodles are all loosened up. They're all good to go. When I combine them, it's gonna be awesome. The recipe, I think the scaling is not right. It's saying, well, I think also it depends on the pack size, it depends on the type of noodles you're using, it depends on a lot of different things. All these things in the recipe are measured out, but I feel like it seems like it's too many ingredients, so we're going to reduce what we're doing. Yeah, the reason why I also got that clean surface towel is, well, honestly, I'm just going to use a paper towel. Fuck it. Use paper towel. Be careful when you do this. I don't want you to burn your hands. You're just going to wipe this down. Don't want any burnt noodles in there. Cool. Alright, on to the next part. Reheat our pan. Add a little bit of oil, but you don't really need it because the oil from the natural oils from the pork belly are going to come off into the pan. So it's not a huge, big deal. Kind of get that oil around in your pan. But you also want to let it heat up too. It's already a little bit hot because we were cooking with it earlier. So you can see the oil is moving like pretty easily. And that's kind of what you're looking for. I'm not going to use all of this pork belly because it seems like it's way too much for the amount of noodles I have. Yeah, it's way too much. So about like half of what I cut, I'm even going to use. And usually when you're cooking with a wok, you don't want ingredients up too high at the start. You want them down low into the middle because this is where all the heat is centered. And just wait. And we're just waiting. Any little piece that I see that's like stuck on top of another piece, I'm just going to kind of separate it out so it gets a more even cook. That's the goal. Oh shit, I forgot my ingredients. I also have, oh you can't see it, but what the fuck? Dude, my fucking camera turned off. What the fuck? Dude, it's so cringe. Give me 1 second, guys. What is he doing? What is going on? Why did he do that? Dude. That is so cringe. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the fuck happened. So my pork belly's cooking in this moment, but my fucking camera turned off. Dude, what the hell? That's really cringe. One second, I gotta like... That's really, really cringe. I am so sorry. Give me 1 second. Well, you guys are missing a little bit. Not too bad, though. I'm pissed off though. It's ridiculous. Why are you doing that? Hopefully it starts streaming again. Okay. Good. Sorry, I gotta keep cooking. What the hell? I'm like really ticked off right now. This is ridiculous. Sorry, guys. I had to kind of keep going. Yeah, anyways, sorry about that. That was awful. I don't know what the fuck happened. My screen just decided my camera decided it just wanted to turn off. Like nothing's going on. That's crazy. Anyways, we're just cooking our pork belly right now. Sorry about that. Holy shit. Man, that is so lame. Anyways, now I know. I wonder why it just randomly turns off. Anyways, cooking. So yeah, we're just waiting for the pork belly to cook a little bit more. Some pieces are a little bit bigger. Next time I'll cut them a little bit smaller. That was a mistake on my part. Should have paid attention to that. Anyways, next step. Add the onions. I'm not going to go too crazy with ingredients. I cut too much, it looks like. I'm also using a smaller batch size because the Miyoji comes with 3 and the sun noodle comes with 2. I already threw in some carrots, but normally the first step is onions first. You want to kind of use your heavier, not heavier, but onions are great just to do first anyways, because they like release their enzymes which cause meat to break down and become more tender quicker. And it adds like all the flavor. Carrots are just hard, so that's why you're doing that first. So that's the reason why we're doing that first. Man, I'm like really bummed. I just missed too much. But yeah, first step, you're just kind of stir frying the ingredients. Carrots aren't there yet. Cool. I put in 1 mushroom by mistake, but it's all good. You can see it's kind of cooking down. We want the carrots to be a little bit more soft. Your cuts don't have to be perfect. Going to like a really high-end place, sure, whatever, but you're cooking at home, so just have fun with it. Just make sure it's all cooked kind of the same size. Alright, next step, we're going to add the mushrooms. Mushrooms first. Man, I love mushrooms. And then just give it a toss. Awesome. Looking great. Man, I had to figure out why the camera did that. So I have like crazy OCD, so when things, for certain things, I shouldn't say just for cleaning, but certain things like really bother me. Cool. So, waiting. Shit. I had my thing on the wrong channel. Huh. Strange. I'm dual streaming to YouTube, but my bad. Don't have that chat open. I'll figure it out though. Alright. Next ingredient. Cabbage. Yum. I love cabbage. So, I cut too much cabbage. So we'll just keep going. Getting a little bit more difficult to flip, but that's okay. That means we're doing the right thing. Man, it's looking great. This is an awesome looking yakisoba. I think some of the cuts are a little bit big, so normally it would cook a little bit faster if I cut it down a little bit, but man, that looks wonderful. Nice and hot. The Gordon Ramsay Hexclad wok is pretty nice. Just trying to make sure it's not on top of the butane, so there's no explosion. I'm trying to stop it from burning a little bit. It's looking a little bit dry, so I'm going to add just a tiny bit of oil. But there's not really a necessity. It's not really a necessity. But it just helps it move a little bit easier. Helps the heat cook through a little bit better. We're waiting for the cabbage to kind of wilt a little bit, and then we're going to go into our second last step. This is green onion. Woohoo! I love green onion. Throwing a towel on the ground right now because it's a little bit slippery. I'm not wearing my kitchen shoes. It's a little bit oily on the ground. Cool. Alright. Green onions are starting to wilt. Looking green, looking great. Feels hot, looks hot. Not going to turn on my hood yet. Don't need to. Man, it looks great. Just constantly turning the ingredients, making sure it's all moving together. Didn't pull out this ingredient ahead of time, which I should have, but we're going to add a little bit of pepper. Just a little bit. Not going too crazy. And we'll give it a toss. Don't want anything to burn. Man, that looks great. That looks awesome. What a dish. Alright. Almost there, guys. So because we preheated our noodles ahead of time and kind of separated it, they're all good to go. So we can add our yakisoba noodles, turn up the heat a little bit, and start tossing again. We don't want anything to burn. If you're like me and you got skinny arms, using two hands is usually pretty good for stirring. If you don't want to do that, you can always toss it in the pan as well, but I feel like I'm not going to have it mix as well. That's good. I'm starting to think I should have added more ingredients to it too. Maybe those measurements were right. Shit. You can also put this on a griddle and use like tongs. It looks like these ingredients that are listed in the bio were correct. God damn it, it did it again? Dude, this camera's pissing me the fuck off, man. Why did it do that? I'm sorry. Dude, I'm so pissed off at this fucking shit camera. What is going on? Dude. I'm like seriously pissed off. Holy fuck. Why is it doing this? Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention and my USB streaming camera turned off again. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna redo this stream again. Holy fuck, sorry. Yeah, so my camera turned off again. So fuck this Sony ZV-1. It's a great camera, but if it's not turning on, then it's not worth it. Oh, what a joke. Anyways, the noodle's almost ready. I should have added everything. It's all combined. Follow the recipe, guys, because the proportions are right for this recipe. Sorry you're missing some of the recipe too. You won't get the whole recipe for the whole cook because my camera kept turning off. But it is what it is. Add a little bit too much sauce too, it looks like. That's cool. Just cooking. This is great. It looks awesome. I might cook the other ingredients later because it looks like not enough other ingredients, but it's awesome. Cool. Cool, it's almost there. It's a little bit wet, but it's almost there. We're just gonna let it keep cooking. I added a lot of sauce. I think I'm gonna add a little bit less sauce next time because it's a little bit dark. It looks more like lo mein than it looks like some yakisoba, but it's cool. Just gonna keep letting it cook. Now I'm like paranoid, so I'm looking at my stream a lot. Yeah. Next time, add all the ingredients, guys. I feel like I'm definitely missing some stuff. But yeah. Yakisoba, almost there. I think my camera's getting too hot. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah, keep on cooking. Almost. Well, I'm gonna make this video again because we fucked up. I didn't follow the recipe, and my camera kept turning off. So, I'll try to give you guys a better one next time. We'll do it again. But it's looking great. A little bit dark, but it's looking great. I think takeaways from this one are I'm probably going to whatchamacallit. I will probably add a little bit less liquid next time. I will add more ingredients. There's a little bit noodly. And I'll make sure my camera is actually working. But other than that, this is a success, I'd say. It looks pretty nice. And yeah, that's yakisoba. I'm going to clear down my butane gas grill. I'm going to move this to the back. My actual stove. Give me a second and we'll plate some yakisoba. Just going to make sure I got everything clear. And then it's all good to go. And my camera shut down again. Why did it do that? I'm gonna have to research this. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm getting seriously pissed off. Oh, I understand what I did, I think. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. I fucked up. Sorry for the fuck ups. This shit is killing me. It just keeps disabling my camera, and it's driving me nuts. But yeah. That was pretty much it. I'm gonna disengage this. It's really hot. I'm gonna disengage this butane. I don't want it to release anymore. Yeah, I mean, I would say it was pretty much a success. Other than for the camera troubles, that was pretty nice. I'll do more recipes. I'll do more cooking. Again, sorry for the technical issues. I'm still working them out. This thing is really, really hot, so I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to give me 1 second for cleanup. I'm gonna have to wrap some ingredients and then get rolling again. Yeah, we'll plate it. I'll give it a taste, and we'll call it a day. Nice little stream. Sorry for the fuck up. I'm probably gonna delete the VOD because it's jacked up. But yeah, I can make this again. I can and will make this again. Cool. Alright. Okay. It is really wet over here. I don't know why. But yeah, we're gonna make our yakisoba dish. Well, let's get a white dish because I think that's best. And we'll get a bowl. We're not gonna go crazy with plating because this is just a freaking whatchamacallit. It's a fast casual dish, but I'm gonna give you a little bit behind the scenes about how I went on to do it and go about doing it. So the one thing I'll say that I don't like about this, with like how much sauce I was using, is that how dark it is. This is a really, really dark yakisoba. I don't think it's supposed to be this dark. Well, I know it's not supposed to be this dark, so it's like more of a lo mein than it is yakisoba, honestly. But that's okay. I think a little bit less sauce, and we're golden here. This doesn't seem like it's a lot of food either. I'm gonna have to make my wife more food later. But anyways, let me show you a trick. We're gonna do plate. Put the plate on top with the bowl in the center. Flip the bowl. Lift the bowl. And then boom, you have kind of a nice place of yakisoba. Definitely added a little bit too much soy sauce, I feel like, because it's a little bit salty, kind of. Not really. But it's got that char, it's got that wok. Let's add a little bit of ginger on top, just to make it look a little bit nice. But it's really red. Really, really, really red. I just wanted to make sure these didn't expire yet. I haven't used them. refrigerate after opening. Product of China. Okay. These are 7 days from expiring, so I'm glad I used them. Add a little bit of color to this. Does not look very beautiful. They're very wet too, so it's... So yeah, a little bit less sauce if you want to make it look a little bit more pretty. This looks like shit, so... Let me get a big towel. I prefer using like what's called nori as well. Nori. It's basically like Japanese parsley, honestly. I probably could use parsley if I really wanted to, but you know what, fuck it, I'm going to. It'll make it look nicer, add a little bit of green to it, if I can find it. Oh, where's my shit? Where's my shit? Don't know. Shit, it's a lot. Too much. Alright, well, next time I do this, it's going to look a little bit better. It's going to be more well-jointed. I'm not going to have the camera problems, I hope, where it turns off randomly. And yeah, but that was fun. That was cool. This is not staying up straight like I wanted to, but that's fine. I might just remove it too, I don't know. Ugly. But whatever, it's cool. It's just for me. Oh, okay, I comprende. Okay. Well, yeah, my computer got too hot and it just shut. Okay. Well, that's it for now.